Hello, my fellow Big Brother obsessives and connoisseurs of chaos. Welcome back to the only place you need to be for the most in-depth and jaw-dropping analysis of the drama unfolding inside that infamous house. Today, we're dissecting a week that has proven to be an absolute game-changer, a strategic earthquake that has rattled alliances, exposed loyalties, and set the stage for an eviction night that could go down in history as one of the most unpredictable of all time. We are, of course, talking about the absolute masterclass in manipulation and bravado orchestrated by none other than Mickey Lee the player who went from a seemingly predictable hoe to a bona fide force to be reckoned with. This isn't just a simple rundown of nominations and veto winners. This is a deep, psychological dive into a move so audacious it has the entire house spiraling. It's the kind of play that separates the pawns from the power players, the followers from the leaders. Mickey's whole week started with a familiar script, but she ripped it up and wrote a new one filled with betrayal, tears, and a stunning power shift. From the initial, seemingly harmless nominations to the veto ceremony that launched 1,000 conspiracies, we'll peel back the layers of this week's drama and expose the hidden motives and secret alliances that are now hanging by a thread. This story is a testament to the fact that in the Big Brother house, the quiet ones are often the most dangerous. Let's set the scene. The house was already on edge after the previous week's hoe. Rylie Jeffries was dethroned in a stunning twist. Mickey Lee, having won an hoe interrogation power twist from week 2, correctly guessed that it was Ashley Hollis who had tried to overthrow him. Reilly, in a moment of pure emotion, lashed out at Mickey, calling her a liar after losing his power. Mickey, with a cool head and an even cooler demeanor, simply accepted the hoe key and offered a knowing smile, stating, "It's just a game." This was our first clue that Mickey was playing a long game, not just a week-to-week one. She was collecting receipts, and Riley's outburst was a major one. The initial nominations seemed to confirm the house's assumptions about Mickey's game. Reilly, as the dethroned hoe who had targeted Mickey and her allies, was the obvious choice. To fill the other slots, she nominated perennial house targets. Keanu Soto and Kelley Jorgensen The move seemed safe, logical, and designed to keep her hands clean. It was a move that satisfied the house's desire for a quiet week, with the assumption being that Reilly would be the easy vote to send home. But inside, Mickey and her closest allies, namely Morgan Pope were cooking up a much more sinister plan. They were tired of the house being run by a small group of power players who had been dictating the votes and making decisions without consulting others, even those in their own alliances. Mickey's initial nominations were merely the first act in a much larger play, designed to lull the house into a false sense of security before the true chaos began. The veto competition was a crucial turning point. The house was already buzzing with speculation, but no one could have predicted the outcome. In a stunning display of competition prowess, Keanu Soto emerged victorious, winning the veto for the third time in a row. He had found himself on the block as a target multiple times, and each time, he had fought his way out of it. His winning the veto was a huge relief for him, but for Mickey, it presented a new and even more exciting opportunity. With Keanu off the block, Mickey was forced to name a replacement nominee. The easy and expected move, as we've discussed, would have been to nominate Catherine Woodman who was loosely aligned with Reilly. This would have kept the target firmly on Reilly and ensured a low-drama eviction, but Mickey had other plans. She had been observing the house, listening to the whispers, and watching the power dynamics. She saw a clear picture of a house being run by a group that had formed a secret alliance called the Heavy Hitters, which included Jimmy Heagerty Morgan Rachel Reilly Reilly Vince Pinaro and Zach Cornell She saw that Jimmy, in particular, had been overplaying his hand, and that her triple threat alliance with Jimmy and Morgan had been a one-sided affair. She felt excluded and disrespected during Jimmy's own hoe reign, and she was ready to make him pay. In a candid conversation with her most trusted ally, Morgan, Mickey weighed her options. It was down to Jimmy or Vince. Morgan, who is also a part of the Heavy Hitters alliance, a detail that Mickey may or may not be fully aware of. breathed a sigh of relief when Mickey chose Jimmy. This small moment of relief from Morgan is a key indicator of the complex and potentially conflicting loyalties that are now at play. Morgan is caught between her final to deal with Mickey and her alliance with the heavy hitters, and she's clearly trying to navigate both without blowing up her own game. The Veto meeting was the culmination of Mickey's week. It was the moment. She went from a predictable player to a game-changing strategist. With a captive audience, she announced her replacement nominee, **** Jimmy Heagerty****. The collective gasp from the house guests was almost audible. The Triple Threat Alliance, which had been a quiet powerhouse in the early stages of the game, was now officially shattered. Mickey's decision was a direct message to the house: no one is safe. The fallout was immediate. Jimmy, a confident and strategic player, was blindsided. He confronted Mickey. A tense conversation that was broadcast on the live feeds. Mickey, in a stunning performance that would earn her an Oscar in the Big Brother jury house, teared up and insisted that her goal was not to get him out, but to ensure that the real target, Reilly, would go home. She even tried to flatter him, telling him she was banking on his ability to win the BB Blockbuster competition to save himself. It was a brilliant, albeit transparent, performance. Jimmy, ever the strategist, wasn't buying it. He knew he had been targeted, and he knew he was in a fight for his game's life. Mickey's move was not just about getting Jimmy out. It was about exposing the power players and forcing them to play the game on her terms. She knew that by putting Jimmy on the block, she would force his allies to make a choice: save him or stick with the house's original plan. This move created a rift in the house that had been bubbling under the surface for weeks. Alliances are now fracturing, and new ones are being formed in the shadows. The heavy hitters are now in a state of chaos, with members questioning each other's loyalty. The campaign for votes has already begun, and it's a three-way fight between Jimmy, Kelley, and Reilly. Each of them is desperate to stay, and each is trying to convince the house that the other two are the bigger threat. The drama is at an all-time high, and the vote is expected to be incredibly close. Jimmy, a strong competitor and a respected player, is now fighting for his game's life. He's been seen on the live feeds trying to rally his allies, reminding them of their agreements and their long-term goals. But with Mickey's move, his allies are now in a tough spot. Does Morgan, for example, vote with her heavy hitters alliance to save Jimmy? Or does she stay loyal to Mickey, her final partner? The Triple Threat Alliance may be over, but the personal relationships and loyalties forged within it are now being tested in the most brutal way possible. Kelley, the perennial pawn, is also campaigning hard, trying to convince the house that she is not the one to evict. She's in a precarious position, as she is not a major part of a large alliance. But her presence on the block is now a strategic opportunity for others. The house guests now have the option of voting out a strong player like Jimmy, or a less threatening player like Kelley, a choice that will have ripple effects for weeks to come. And then there's Rachel Reilly the veteran player who, as always, is playing for herself, known as one of Jimmy's closest allies. She immediately pitched Mickey a laughable final to deal after the veto ceremony. Rachel, with her signature brand of strategic manipulation, tried to appeal to Mickey's ego, telling her she would be an easy beat in the final two. This is Rachel at her best, always thinking, always strategizing, and always trying to manipulate the situation to her advantage. She knows her ally is in trouble, and she's already trying to lay the groundwork for her own survival. Should Jimmy be evicted, the entire house is now in a state of chaos. New alliances, like the Burger Boys comprised of Zay, Reilly, Vince, Will, and Zach, are forming in the shadows, while others are crumbling under the pressure. The game has been completely reset, and Mickey Lee is the one holding the remote control. Her move was a calculated risk, but it has paid off in the short term by making her the most talked about player in the house. Whether she can survive the blowback and use this newfound power to her advantage is the biggest question of the season. The upcoming eviction night promises to be one for the ages. The vote could be a tie, forcing Mickey to cast the deciding vote and making her even more of a target. Or the house could vote out a major player, like Jimmy, signaling a new era of gameplay. One thing is for sure, this season is officially lit. The drama is at an all-time high, the alliances are in shambles, and we, the viewers, are getting the season we've been waiting for. Add are your predictions for eviction night. Will Mickey's bold move pay off? Or will it be the beginning of the end for her game? Who will be the next to face Julie Chen Moonves and be sent packing? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. below, and as always, hit that subscribe button to join our community and stay in the loop with all the most shocking and sensational stories from the Big Brother house.